Hey tubes, back working on the Explorer today. I want to get this corner panel here kind of peeled back as much as I possibly can. Because what I want to do is I want to get at the anti-theft computer, and there's also a big guy right here. I'm not sure what it is, but I know the anti-theft computer is right there down in the bottom. I want to get to it and get those out and take a look, see if we can open them up and see if there's any shit stains. So this main trim down here just had, what was it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Phillips screws holding them down. And I gotta tell you, this is wet back here, and it's from both of these windows leaking. So while we have this peeled back, we might be able to get a look at what's going on. And this thing needs a lift, man. Okay, took a little bit of fighting, but I got this panel out of here. To get it out, I just popped the trim on the rear passenger, by the rear passenger seat, pulled that trim up. The one end of this came out, and then it was a T47, got the seat belt undone, and then I was able to get this out the rest of the way. So what I'm looking at here, I noticed some things. We've got this, which I don't know what. I'm confused because, you know, there's a whole amp back here for the radio and stuff, and I know there's an antenna that should be going back there. There was something that went here, and it's all unplugged, and then you have this extra antenna thing that's cut. I want to get the garden hose and see where that water's coming from. I'm pushing on the window right here. Yeah, it needs to be resealed. I'm wondering if, yeah, I'm thinking we might pull these out and seal them up ourselves. Be an old window setting tape? No, okay. So this says United Technologies Automotive. Right now my anti-theft light is on. What happens if I disconnect one of these? One thing I'm really after is this anti-theft computer, which is right here. Anyone think maybe it got wet and that's the cause of the problem? Anti-theft is still blinking. Anti-theft still blinking. So all this is disconnected. Okay. I think this is our bread and butter right here. The anti-theft light went out when I unplugged this, so I can verify that's our computer. Well, I don't see any shit stains. Okay, tubes. I figured it out. Went and looked this up on eBay, and someone posted a picture, or their picture for the part was this whole piece, and then you have this guy sitting here, okay? Now right here is another module, and I was looking at it and looked at the description. It said anti-theft module and keyless entry module. And I'm like, okay. I look at the module, and you can just barely read the tag, and it says remote keyless entry. And I'm thinking, oh my God, that's what all this is for. And I think this antenna is probably for the keyless entry. So it has, you know, good range on it or whatever. And I think all of this is our power window stuff. And or not power windows, but our power locks and all kinds of other, you know, goodies in there. So that's what's missing here is the remote. That's why the remote and the power locks won't work. It's because it's missing this module. So we need to go find a limited. Well, that makes a lot of sense now. Oh, by the way, if you unplug this, you'll get nothing at the ignition. It doesn't do anything. So I think that this is working properly. Because, okay, you know, here's another thing. When you use the remote to unlock it, what it does is when it unlocks, it turns the interior lights on. So missing that module has made it so the interior lights won't come on. And you know what? I think I found the map light wire. Okay, so that's why our power locks and interior lights don't work. We're missing this module. Because all the amplifier stuff for the radio, because this looks like amplifier stuff to me. But the subwoofer is over here, and all the amp stuff should be tied into that. And that's semi-working. Yeah. Huh, okay. So, and what the hell is this? That's what I want to know. What does that do? It's definitely, it's separate from this main harness here. So I got everything put back together. It really isn't that hard to do. It's just fighting one of the panel pieces up top. Can't find a bolt that I need, and I had to just manhandle it. But anyways, I got it all put back together. I actually went ahead and took that window out, since you can bolt it in, and it just uses regular window weather stripping. Although I went a little heavy duty and I used Adam's favorite butyl window setting tape, and I stretched it out so it thin out a little bit, and then just stuck it on and pressed the window into it. And it looks like it might take a little while for it to settle in, but it's in there. We'll see if it leaks. I'm gonna take it to work tomorrow. The next thing I want to do to this thing is I want to brain X everything, all the windows. Probably won't do the mirrors. The heated part works, so that'll just burn off any moisture or whatever. I like to use this stuff because what you do is when you spray it on here, and then you wipe it off and everything, it leaves it's almost like having like a cooking pan with Teflon, a really nice Teflon coating. It's almost like having that. And so having it on the window makes the water bead off. Just give us a good shake. This is a brand new can. And just throw it on like I'm painting. I haven't bothered to get a new wiper blade for this. It does work actually quite well for how crappy it is. This is also a glass cleaner, so it'll clean the glass and this window is all pretty gross. So I like to just do the whole car. It's nice having windows that stay clear, especially your front windshield. This was killing me earlier. It was just so nasty. Raining, it was just, I couldn't see, man. It was just awful. I won't bore you with the whole car, but that's what I'm doing. Now I have another thing I want to get to today before I call it wraps. I want to look at the driver's side power seat. Okay. Been working on vacuuming this out. If I can find an Explorer with a back carpet like this color, I'll probably get it and replace this one. And this one's a little gross unless I can clean it and get some of the, it's got a little bit of a mildew smell because of these back windows leaking like they are. Well, that one I've resealed. This one I'll reseal and show you how I did it another time, because I'm out of butyl tape, and I think it was like 30 bucks for that roll. But I'm just cleaning out past crimes. But I want to get all the dog hair and stuff. I want to get all this trash out of here, clean that up. My friend had kids, so, or has 2 boys, so that's bound to be dirty. So I'm gonna get the trash can, which you got right there. I'm gonna get all that out of there, get this dog hair up, vacuum everything, get underneath the seat. I did get earlier, went to AutoZone, and I found it like damn near matching steering wheel cover for this thing. That one's pretty comfortable. I like it. So just vacuuming it out, man. Just feels refreshing, you know. Let's get this seat out. I've already got all that trash and everything vacuumed out and taken care of. So now I'm on to being able to stand myself, deal with this thing. The other thing that doesn't work is the lumbar. And the seat kind of does that, which might be a little crappy because kind of need to go forward all the way. 13 mil. Oh, you guys are gonna love this. Check out what it has for seatbelt buckles. What does that say? I get the seat out. I'm gonna pop those up and put the Ford. I have the Ford ones. Don't know why they were swapped out. They work. I tried them. So I'm putting those back in and throwing those in the trash. Okay, let's go to the back and see how much of a pain in the butt this is gonna be. Okay, so part of the track comes here. Where's that other bolt at? Right there. So I can't get anything else in here but this 13 mil. The seat track's in the way. I wonder if I can lift it up. Maybe I can get some more room. That doesn't look normal. I might need to buy a new seat track for this. I just want to see if I really need to. Well, I got that bolt out. Come on, goddammit. Get out of there. I don't even care if I broke it. Okay, if we're lucky, this T47 will get it. If not, it's probably some Torx Plus thing, which I don't have. Yeah, buddy. Okay. And then we'll expedite that process. That battery's low. Got it. Oh, don't tell me. Oh. Oh, thank God. Okay, and then, yeah. You should just pull apart like that. I think that's it. It's just this one harness and everything else splits off. And it is. Hey look, more trash. Hey look, money. Got part of someone's glasses. All kinds of garbage. Okay, vacuum this out. Okay, first thing, I'm getting rid of this sacrilegious freaking seatbelt. And I tried this one and the other one, and they both work. There, now it's not all floppy cock. That's what it was doing before. What do we got going on under here? Okay, so that's why the lumbar won't work. It's disconnected for one, and then secondly, the line is disconnected from the pump. We're all connected here still. And that goes up to the thing. Let's see if I can hook that line up to the doohickey there. I think I see what's going on here. This doesn't seem. Oh yeah, look at that. So, what is going on here? So, I figured out why this is not disconnected. That broke. Easy fix. There's one actually buried. Tubers! Jesus! There's one, either one in this bin or there's one that's buried in the other bin. This motor is held in, or pump I should say, is held in right here by a little 8mm. Should be an 8mm anyways. Yeah. Ouch. Oh, it's a vane pump, that's why it's got that rattle. Haha! Now I can have working lumbar again. We can take this. You ever wonder, you know, it's like, don't disconnect it, just don't use it. It's not like it's gonna do anything bad. Whatever, you know, everybody has their own suspicions. Okay, let's see, can we... Yeah, buddy. Okay, and then we stick this back under here. We find the hose barb, which you guys are dazing off. Maybe that's why it broke off. That spring was like right on that thing. I'm gonna do that. That should be, yeah, clear. Oh, come on. It should be clear out of the way now. But what's dickered is our whole motor assembly. So my option here is just to go to the junkyard and get a track that's hopefully not messed up. This one just looks like it's messed up. Something jammed up, and it's just not happy. In fact, maybe that's normal. So this motor, I'm messing around with it, took the sheath off of this. So it works on this side. It tries to move this side. But on this side, it's not moving this at all. And I thought maybe this was jammed up. But I'm able to move this with the vice grips. I'm able to turn it, and it's moving this screw drive. So it may just be the track is fine. It's probably something inside here is stripped out. So I think what I'm gonna do is, the next time I go to the junkyard, when we go to get stuff for this, I'm going to get one of these motors from an Explorer, and then we'll swap it out. I don't think it'd be that. Would it be difficult to do? Or would I just get the whole track? I might just get the whole track instead of messing with it. Yeah, I'll just get the whole track. Just found something out. Remember how that motor was all tweaked forward? Well, since I moved it, rebent it, it works. I think it just pulled that little flex joint out of the socket. It works. Dude, look at that freaking thing. That thing's bitching. Kind of cleaning this thing up and lathering the seats in Armor All. I just took some Lysol wipes, and this is what I got off of that armrest. So I'm going to continue wiping that down. We'll see what it looks like here in a moment. There's the back. I'm just about to wipe all this down and Armor All it. This here, I talked about, is going to need to be either replaced or heavily cleaned. Oh man, it is 100 times better. I still need to clean up stuff like this. This is kind of bugging me. A little trashy. And then that wiring harness there I need to tuck up somewhere safe. I plugged the seatbelt back into the factory plug. I'm going to see what it does. Hopefully it doesn't have a faulty sensor. But yeah, Armor All the seats. I'll probably come back right here. You see where there's some dark spots? I'll probably come back with the Lysol wipes. Or the Clorox wipes. Yeah, it's the Lysol. And just wipe that down and get the dirt off. This was pretty gross. Kind of cleaned that up. The armrest cleaned up fairly decently. And there was all kinds of schmoo right in here from where your hands would normally be. So I cleaned all that. Probably could wipe the turn signal off. Wipe the dash down, just get the dirt and goo and whatnot. Cleaned over there, Armor All'd all that. And now that this seat works, this memory setting works, so I'm going to set it to how I like it and then get it programmed in there. And then if Adam ever drives it, we can have it, the second setting set for him, so you just press the button and it just sets it. So that motor getting bent like that probably happened because something went under that seat and someone moved it forward. That's probably what happened. Probably got bent, pushed that way. So this seat I want to take out, check it out, make sure that works. It works. I don't know if it pumps up anymore. But what I want to do is get the seat out and then check the track, lube it up if need be. And then what I want to do is also clean under there. What I was getting at, when we get the seat out, I want to replace that GM buckle. I have the other Ford one that's going to go in there. So the only door panel I need to replace is that one. So I need to find a Limited or an Explorer with that color door panel. It's just diesel central out here, Jesus. Got back here. And then once we get that module back there, and then we get our finally get our dome lights back, I'm going to replace all of them with white LED just to make it nice and bright. And then same thing with the door panels, because they have the light inside the door panel, so we'll get a white LED. So I'm going to clean it back here, maybe wipe this window back, wipe it down. Yeah, I don't know. Might be time for to get a new seal. I don't know. So I'm gonna clean this up. I just want to clean up all the just, you know, dirt and whatnot, and make it smell halfway decent. It's cleaned up pretty good. The interior is actually coming along better than the mechanics of the vehicle. She's in mechanical despair, but hey, the interior, I think I'd give it, with all the things that are wrong, which is not a whole lot, I'd give the interior maybe a 7.5 out of a 10. And most of that just being the door panel and some little odds and ends. So, well, now it's nice and clean and taken care of. I armor all the leather, so that should do all right. And then hopefully, when I get more window setting tape, we'll pull this panel out. We'll reseal that window. And then once we have no more leaky leaks, we can either clean this or, like I said, replace it, and then it'll be nice and clean. And then that front windshield, I'm gonna need to get that replaced at some point. I'd probably do my truck before I do this one. Although, yeah, either or. Well, I'm gonna clean all this up and put tools away and go inside and call it a day. I'm tired. I'm done. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.